In a world where everyone's chasing the alpha, there's a secret that sets a few apart. They are the Sigma males. You want to understand why women gravitate towards them? Why do they stand out in a crowd? Today, we're diving deep. Get ready to uncover the mystery behind why women are drawn to Sigma males. Stand out, be different, become undeniable. Independence and authenticity. The Sigma male walks alone, a lone wolf, independent and resilient. The allure of the Sigma isn't in dazzling displays of power or status, but in the subtle, quiet strength they wield. A Sigma male doesn't follow, but he isn't necessarily looking to lead either. He chooses his own path, unwavering, undeterred by the whims and whispers of the crowd. Pay attention now. Women, they've got an instinct for this, a sixth sense for authenticity. They can smell pretense and desperation a mile away, and nothing turns them away faster. When they look at a Sigma, they see a man who knows himself, who doesn't bend or break under pressure. They see a fortress, stable and secure, not a billboard flashing with borrowed glories and secondhand successes. But it ain't easy, this road. It demands from you a stern will, a resolve forged from the fires of discipline and self-resilience. You won't just wake up one day transformed. It's a grind every day, chiseling away at the weaknesses, smoothing the rough edges until all that's left is the pure, unyielding core of who you are. And let me tell you, there's no room for half measures here. It's a commitment to yourself above all else. You've got to be willing to stand alone, to be different, to be misunderstood. Silent confidence. The Sigma male doesn't waste his energy seeking validation or approval. See, in this age of constant noise, where everyone's clamoring for attention, the Sigma stands apart with his silent confidence. He doesn't need the spotlight because he's not in this game for applause or admiration. He's in it for himself, for his own growth and evolution. Take note. Women don't just notice the loud and boisterous. They're drawn to depth, to substance, to a self-assured man without needing to shout it from the rooftops. A Sigma male speaks less but says more. His actions, his demeanor, the way he navigates through life, it all speaks volumes without uttering a word. This is not about being aloof or distant. No, it's about understanding the value of silence, the power of restraint. In a world that won't shut up, the one who chooses when to speak and when to remain silent wields true power. It's a game of mastery over oneself, not a play for dominance over others. The challenge is to find that balance. It's easy to fade into the shadows, just as it's easy to get lost in the noise. But the Sigma male treads that fine line, present but not pushy, confident but not cocky. Remember, it's not about seeking attention, it's about being worthy of attention. Sigma male is mysterious. A Sigma male is mysterious, not because he tries to be, but because he is a well of depth and complexity. This man is not an open book, laid bare for all to see and judge. He's a vault, a treasure trove of stories, experiences, and wisdom, only accessible to those worthy of trust. Here's the truth. Women are captivated by the mystery and drawn to the unknown. A Sigma man offers a puzzle, a challenge, something beyond the superficial thrill of the chase. With him, there's always more beneath the surface, layers waiting to be peeled back, secrets waiting to be uncovered. But let me make this crystal clear. This isn't about playing games or crafting a facade. It's not about deceit or manipulation. It's about maintaining your sanctity and preserving the sacredness of your inner world. Because once something is laid bare, it loses its magic, its allure. The task ahead is to be genuine but reserved, open but guarded. Not everyone should have access to your depth. Not everyone deserves a seat at the table of your soul. You've got to be discerning and selective in who you let in. Remember, the mystery isn't about withholding. It's about revealing slowly, carefully, and intentionally. Take this to heart. In a culture obsessed with oversharing, the one who holds back, who keeps something to himself, becomes infinitely more interesting. But tread carefully. This path requires wisdom, understanding, and a keen awareness of self and others. Emotional intelligence. The Sigma male is a master of his emotions, not a slave to them. He stands as a beacon of stoicism and control in a world teeming with reactive impulses and knee-jerk reactions. It's not that he doesn't feel, quite the contrary. He feels deeply and intensely, but he's learned the art of response over reaction. Now, don't get it twisted. Women are not drawn to stone-cold robots, but to men who exhibit emotional intelligence. A Sigma male knows when to show vulnerability and when to hold his ground. He's not swayed by every passing storm of feelings, nor is he immune to them. Instead, he navigates these waters with grace, understanding, and wisdom. In the trenches of life, it's easy to lash out, let emotions rule, and wear your heart on your sleeve in messy, chaotic displays. But the real challenge is to sit with those emotions, understand them, and channel them in productive and meaningful ways. It's the difference between raw, unchecked power and a finely honed blade. Listen closely. To truly embrace this path, you must cultivate inner dialogue and connection with your emotional self. It's not about suppression, but about comprehension. Emotions are signals, cues, and messages from the depths of your being. To be a Sigma, you must learn their language, discern their meaning, and act purposefully. So steel yourself. This is not a journey for the weak-willed. It demands introspection, self-awareness, and the courage to face your darkest fears and desires. If you're up for it, let's delve deeper into the heart and soul of the Sigma male, where emotions are not foes, but allies in the grand game of life. A Sigma male listens. A Sigma male knows the power of listening. In a raucous world where everyone is eager to voice their opinions, to be heard, and to shout the loudest, Sigma chooses the quiet strength of attentive silence. He understands that true communication is as much about absorbing as it is about expressing. Consider this. Amidst the din, the man who listens stands out. While others are formulating responses, he's absorbing, processing, and understanding. This isn't passive, it's an active, deliberate choice. And women, they recognize this trait for what it is, a rarity, a gem. They see Sigma not as a mere sounding board, but as a sanctuary, a place where words and feelings are valued, held, and respected. But don't be mistaken. This is not about mere silence. It's about engagement, about being present. It's about hearing the unsaid, the undertones, the subtle cues that speak volumes. It's the ability to read, empathize, and resonate between the lines. It's a challenging endeavor, this art of listening. It requires patience, humility, and a genuine interest in others. It's the antithesis of ego, of self-centeredness. In a world that often equates listening with weakness, the Sigma knows it's one of his most formidable strengths. Take this to heart. If you wish to walk this path, hone your listening skills. Move beyond mere words and tap into emotions, narratives, and stories. This isn't just about communication. It's about connection. Sigma male focuses on self-improvement. The Sigma male is a lifelong learner. Where many settle into the comfort of what they know, the Sigma constantly hungers for knowledge, for growth, for mastery. He's not complacent. He's perpetually curious, always seeking to expand his horizons. Take a hard look around. In an age where information is abundant but wisdom is scarce, the Sigma discerns the difference. He doesn't just consume. He reflects, assimilates, and applies. He knows that true power isn't just knowing, but understanding and utilizing knowledge effectively. And women, they notice this depth. They're drawn to Sigma's passion for learning, his insatiable curiosity, his relentless pursuit of bettering himself. With him, conversations aren't shallow or mundane. They're explorations, journeys into the vast landscapes of the mind. As we wrap up this exploration into the enigmatic world of Sigma males, remember that understanding is just the first step. True power lies in application, in living these truths every day. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. And remember, the journey doesn't end here. To uncover the next best way to level up as a man, dive into the video here.